Yes, that was me.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate that.
Yeah, Musico, and then Skindle.
Yeah, I'm actually like low-key hyped for this match.
Yeah, I like Skindle's whip, and I'm curious, like, what...
Musico? Okay.
Like, Musico, I think, is definitely the favorite, but Skindle is good at covering options with whip. So if Musico is able to, play around the whip tornado and such,
The biggest
where
thing
he'll find
is like whether or not Whip is going to be able to get into like jab one range, because at that point Archer kind of doesn't have a lot they can do. Their only real close quarters option is either charge 8B, which obviously has a lot of startups, you have to charge it, or dash attack, which just gets outranged by every single one of Whip's moves. The issue is that Whip doesn't have like any special mobility tools, so getting around Hitman and jump dash attack is going to be very difficult for him.
Yeah, Whip's gonna struggle to get in, but this is someone that committed to learning the Whip Magolor matchup, so I believe in Skindle's perseverance.
This is true. Yeah, this matchup is like it might be slightly losing for Whip, but like it's not anywhere approximating the Magolor matchup. So.
Yeah, because the thing is, Whip's damage output is like surprising. Like you get hit 3 times and you're like, wait, how did I?
Yeah. Okay. So DP does 36. Fucking dash attack does 20. Jab 1 does 15 and starts a combo. Jump 2B does 18 and starts a combo. Jump 8B does 18 and combos into like 2 more of itself. Like this character's damage output is cracked.
All right.
But also kind of needs it.
Deadly, what are you doing?
What is he doing?
What is he doing? We need to know what's going on. Spill the tea.
He's just like, what are you doing? Go silent.
That's the Doug Sauce special. I like that.
He got him in the corner.
Yeah, now we're in a corner situation. Now this is tough.
Ooh, you cannot be missing that. That's the worst feeling in the world as Archer, when you just miss your dash input.
Your dash input, yeah. I mean, in that case, it kind of worked as a bait, though, because he, like, noticed that he didn't get it, immediately faded back, and then the DP whiffed, so he was able to get out of the corner.
Yeah.
But I have a hard time imagining that was intentional, though. So.
Oh, DD Deadly lost to Yamura, I guess? Is that what? Oh, I guess we'll find out soon enough.
That's what it looks like, yeah. It was 3-0 Yamura favor.
Huh. I've never seen it in Yamura before, actually. DD Deadly's not a pushover. Like, he's pretty good.
No, he's got, like, really good neutral with DDD. For sure.
Yeah, like, and I know this sounds bad, but, like, 3rd best DDD free. Of NA, at least.
Yeah. I mean, that's not bad, though. Like,
yeah, like, there's a lot of DDD.
Like, Croc is goated, and then, like, Celica's DDD, unironically, like, I think Celica's DDD is, like, one of the best characters in this game. Like, if that makes sense.
Celica's DDD terrifies me.
Yeah. Celica almost took the game off me in water DDD. Like, do you know how hard that is?
Dude,
like,
my, like, garbage water played against Croc's DDD, and it was not pretty. And this was back when he was beating my Meta Knight with DDD.
Yeah, like, that matchup is, like, 80-20. And,
like,
and then Celica's just out here, like, casually taking me to double-digit health, and I'm like, okay, that's not supposed to happen in this matchup.
Yeah, like, for reference, Zyvon says, like, oh, Parasol can just hold forward against DDD. No. Water truly can just hold forward against
Yeah, Water literally, like, I think Water Dash and Dash Turn beat DDD by themselves.
Yeah, like, there's not much he can do because he can't attack your shield, really, except with, like,
what's he gonna do, punish you out of shield? Like...
DDD just needs, like, one thing, and then he's already terrifying, but he'd be, like,
He's already terrifying, he's just not good.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
As much as Croc wants us to believe he's good.
I mean, he might be mid. DDD mid.
Like, no one ever believes DDD could be mid until you get hit and take out, like, 150 damage.
See, I feel like
for the average spin facts.
A lot of the lower characters, like, you could argue they're mid status, because I keep seeing, Beetle on this cusp or whatever, but I'd argue that Beetle is not as good as the tier list places him.
Who would you
I'm actually
They're so good.
See,
Holy
'cause
crap.
No, that could have been a DP. Who would you
whoa.
put above Beetle, Wink?
Bomb easily. I think there's a couple more, but when you look at if you look at like Phone's most recent Beetle, unless there's like some MU that he covers that like I'm not factoring in.
I mean, Beetle does like pretty well against like a couple of top tiers. Like he does, like he still loses to Water, but he does fine. He does fine against Wrestler.
Yeah, but
I think those two things alone are like pretty solid.
there's just so many like matches that he's got like -2 or like -1 Like some of the ones that he does have is fine and all, but I think he's only got like 2 relevant ones, and then his other 2 like plus matchups, which he doesn't have a +2, right? He's only got like the plus.
I feel like he can. I feel like he can fight Gooey as well.
Yeah,
Like,
I mean,
that's pretty
supposedly
solid.
he does good against Beam, and that's
No, that's
relevant
cap. That's cap. That's not true.
like I don't know where it came from, but Bull all of a sudden is like, Beetle beats Beam. Like, bro,
That came from. That came from fucking Meow Mix, saying you can 8B through the jump 6B, and I was just like, dude, like, like what? That's like the most forehead matchup opinion I've ever heard. like,
like I was like, who hurt you as beat? Like,
yeah, like what? And then Bull's like, oh yeah, no, it's facts, and I was like, how? Like,
yeah, I don't get it. Like, did Pizza Time, like beat him like 3-0 or something? Like, what's going on?
Are we talking about Beetle Beam?
Yeah,
Yeah, like I don't get it.
I don't
Yeah,
understand
Cap.
how Beetle's supposed to win that matchup.
That's just cap.
Well, okay, so does Beetle have any good like fall on you moves? Because can't Beetle in theory
No,
just
no.
hover?
His fall on you move is the worst fall on you move in the game.
It's
No.
only safe on kill.
The thing is, you can fall on someone with Beetle Jab, which is like actually a decent move to fall on someone with.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because
Yeah, actually.
the thing I do is Bandana D or Bandana D in the matchup
Bandana D.
Handle.
is you just use the fact that you are oh wow, Skindle taking one. Use the fact that you can get up higher than Beam at any point faster than he can, and you assume that Beam's gonna do the Beam thing, and then you're just gonna fall on them. Like they can go up to the ceiling with their 6/6 JB, and that's fine and all, but you just meet them up there.
So
Like, I'm sure
basically,
it's not an awful matchup, but I can't see Beetle winning.
wait.
No,
so
I can't see it
basically,
either.
Beetle does what every character does against me, but a little bit better because it's a float instead of an air puff.
Yeah,
Justin, should we
exactly.
start with winners or losers?
Winners probably.
Winners?
Yeah, this is Wait,
No,
this
this
is
is
losers.
losers.
No, this is losers.
You can-
Wow.
You can do
This is
losers at the
losers
top eight.
ninth. This is losers
Yeah.
ninth. Loser of this takes ninth place.
Yeah, and then you can do like winners, and then do losers like eighths, losers quarters, winners finals, losers quarters, or winners finals, losers semis, and then like go.
Should we not stream losers eighths so we can get through it a little faster?
Your choice. I don't have anything to do tomorrow, so
It's gonna be. Well,
Are you
Croc-
EST? Colgate?
What's up?
Are you EST?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm perfectly fine. I think it's actually gonna be some interesting matches because it might be like Magikarp versus Musico or Skindle.
Because
And
okay,
then-
so also my thing about losers eighths right is that we might have like B versus Krog for like 7th.
No, we just had Celica lose to Croc for 9th.
Well, Celica DQ'd.
Celica DQ, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he had to go.
Ah, dang.
fucking children.
His people needed him.
It's people.
I hate kids. I don't actually hate kids. I love Kirby Fighters players. Yeah.
It's like, well, what if the kid is a water?
Yeah, I was gonna say like if the kid's a water main, like yeah, no, they're great. But I've been trying to like coerce Celica to pick up water for like months now, and he won't do it.
I'm sorry, Justin, but imagine trying to explain what to do as water.
Honestly, I feel like he'd just like pick him up and just be like, "Oh, I get it," and like I wouldn't have to explain anything.
Yeah, like Celica mashing as water is not something I want. So please stop. Thank you.
Because, like, yeah, I wouldn't give him, like, any of my essays in the Water Channel, because I feel like no one reads that shit anyway.
I read it, but what my biggest thing is, like, he's gonna try and press buttons.
Yeah.
And that's not what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to press the stick.
Actually, you got a good point.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, I imagine